Now, if there is something that I have learned and probably currently still learning and improving, is the art of listening. My goodness, this mouth, Rakakanwa, this mouth. Let me tell you something. One time I was seated with an elderly person, and at this time I used to just yap, 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 yap. Like I was just talking. And since I was a very young girl, I loved and enjoyed talking. Like even in school, I remember being a noisemaker was not out of this world for me. But now, the moment I've now become an adult and you're now in these spaces, you're supposed to actually give presentations. You're in this space where you need to actually listen and hear people's perspectives and answer questions. I came to realize that if there is something that you really can build and work on as a person, is how to listen. Just learn how to listen. And when I talk about learning how to listen, I had to even learn how to listen to self first. It's good to listen to like you know, start to trust you, starting to trust what you think is right and what you want for your life. We've been in a society where you want to do things because people do. You want to be there because Nani is there. You want to do that because Nani does that. But there comes a time in life where you're like, you keep on doing everything that everyone tells you. What do you ever do that you're the one who has told yourself and bet on yourself, betting on your intuition, listening on your intuition, listening to your instincts. They are telling you to move this way. You're like, okay, let me do this for once. Let me probably choose a better way for once, for me, not for anyone else. And the moment I started working on this, when it comes to like listening, it's even listening when it comes to podcast. For me, I've really appreciated different podcasts so much because they have really exposed me to different perspectives. I listen to the Diary of a CEO a lot. And not only the Diary of a CEO, spiritually, I listen to Sarah Jakes Robert a lot, so much. And the moment I was able to not only passively listen, there are times that we're listening to respond, listening to make a judgment, listening to do something else, all these things that we do. And you find yourself, you've really, really not heard what that person has said in depth. You've not even felt them. You have not felt the emotion they were trying to express at the moment. And so we miss out a lot. We miss out on depth, information. We miss out because we're not listening. We just want to answer. We think we know better. And so this was my perspective then. I used to think I know better, I know everything. But sometimes I was like, I need to learn how to listen. Listening to understand, listening to hear clearly what someone is saying from an emotional perspective kind of view, like you hear and feel what they are feeling. That's where we even talk about emotional intelligence, like you being empathetic, empathizing with the other person on where they are coming from, if they have gone through a difficult thing, inspiring people, connecting with people, and empowering them. I used to just talk, talk, talk. I used to just talk, keep on talking, talking, talking. But then I had to go into a season of learning how to listen. And it's even learning how to listen to the people who are around you and what they tell you. Sometimes people are really saying things, but because you have not learned how to listen, you cannot learn anything. People come with perspectives that when they say things, it's able to even transform how you think or even how you've been seeing life. But we fail to listen. So be curious to hear what the other person is saying. Be curious to hear their perspective. Be curious to learn something new, you know? And the moment you start like building the way you listen, you start becoming even a better communicator. You start communicating better to people how you feel. You start communicating your ideas, business ideas well, the way the other person can be able to understand and grasp what you're saying. So it's so good for you to learn how to listen. I learned how to listen, and I've been really building it so much because I've got a dream to build a podcast, and it's even having conversations with people. And I believe that I've got to be able to understand and listen to them from a perspective of where they're coming from, you know? So if there is something I would probably tell you is teach yourself how to listen, teach yourself how to focus and be like, when people are talking, you're probably there, umeshafikiria mambo zingine, you're thinking about other things and people are talking. You're able to command your mind and your brain and be present at the moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Be here, listen, learn, be curious. You even get to be more creative because you're listening to your instincts and intuitions. You even are able to listen to God. We are told that the voice of God is the most still, yani kale kasauti kadogo kabisa, the small voice. That's the voice you hear when umeturn off V2. You've breathed in and out. You just want to be there, present, feeling, hearing. Hear the birds. Look at the clouds. Connect with nature. Go have a walk. You know, all these are practices that sometimes when you do them, you realize, there's so much beauty I've been missing out because I've just been moving on autopilot. If it's communication, you've just been moving, just going, doing, talking. So, yeah, let's teach ourselves how to listen. I've been learning how to listen, and let me tell you, I've been really growing a lot, so much, because it's been really allowing me to learn and hear people's perspectives. And even I get to broaden my perspective too when I listen to other people. Bye, guys.